going on? Now, you ever want to start a business from home, from scratch, and didn't know where to start from, didn't know who to sell to, didn't know how to get people to your offer, didn't know how to do stuff, things like that nature, right? You know how to do any of these, and you're wondering what is the one thing I'm missing to click everything together so you can get everything to start going from the ground up. The one thing you're missing is the sales process. But how do you get the sales process? There are four elements to everything, right? So you gotta figure out who your dream customer is, your dream client is, and how you can serve them on the highest level possible. You gotta figure out where they are. Once you figure out where they are, you can figure out what type of bait to bait them to get to you. And once you hit that bait, now you can put your message in the market that they're in. But you have to find what market that you know all these things after finding all four of the elements I just named: the where, the what, the bait, and the result you want to get them. You understand all. If you understand all four of those things right there, you're gonna understand exactly how to get them to ascend up your ladder. Speaking of ladder, the most important thing about all businesses, all business tactics around the world is the value ladder. The value ladder. What is a value ladder now? The value ladder is what you would essentially the companies use to send people up the ladder. They keep them on there by something called continuity. See, it's a lot of jewels dropped on you now. But so let's see. Let me show you how the value ladder works. Just a second here. Show you how this value ladder works. So you'll see a visual, because I don't like talking and not showing proof of what exactly is being explained right now. So, boom. See here. A value ladder essentially looks like this: value, price. I'm not sure if you can really, because video. But yeah, the purpose of a value ladder is to see what you can do for your dream client on the highest level possible. You want your goal is to get them to the highest point of the ladder, which is your most expensive products, your most expensive services, that whatever that you're selling. That is your goal, is to get them up that ladder. Now this is a catch. Now, not every single not every single person you bring in is going to get up the ladder. But there are ways that you can ascend them up the ladder somehow. But not everyone's going to get to the dream client stage, the top of the ladder, not the highest point of the ladder. But the way you bring them in that ladder is the bait. The bait. How do you bait someone? Bait is basically offering some type of good service. Some good service that'll attract anyone to you. For example, right? There's a chiropractor. Now, he does adjustments for team players and stuff like that, wrestlers and blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that, right? Now, this chiropractor one day was not able to go to work, and one of the guys in the team, they were feeling so bad. The guy just looked on YouTube, eventually saw how to do adjustments for players, and within 30 minutes, he was an expert at doing it. So once he did that, he done it. Now, the chiropractor was alerted. Now what happened with the chiropractor? Now the chiropractor, of course, was upset and telling everything like, oh, how dangerous it is. This can happen, that can happen. But that wasn't the purpose of the chiropractor getting contacted. The purpose of the chiropractor getting contacted was to see what else the chiropractor can offer any client now. Now the chiropractor said he went to school for nutrition, he knows how to stop flamboyant. He knows how to do a lot of different things. But that was the key right there. Since you know how to do a lot of different things, your value ladder goes up, goes better. The more value you bring, the higher the price. The higher the price you can charge. You understand that? But you have to bring them in through the bait. Remember, value, price, bait right here. Bring them in through the bait. How you usually do that for a chiropractor now? Now his bait, you gotta think, the bait has to concur with the product or the services that you're trying to offer, period. So, what did the guy bait? The guy baited, he chose to bait massages, because typically when you're massaging someone, you're in their back, and it's the same thing with body movement. So, like I said, from the jump, the chiropractor does adjustments. So, if you think about it, massages are perfect getting them in there. Now, what the guy did was he offered free massages for the bait. So what he did was he hired two massage therapists, and these guys were trained to know how to do anything, how to find crooks in your back, and how to see how if your spine is crooked and stuff like that. Offer you solutions, which will eventually bring them up the value ladder. You offer someone, like I said, that's the way to get someone in your value ladder. The bait. The bait is the way to get someone in your value ladder. You offer the bait, the free bait. Eventually, you teach them something, explain to them something that they did not know. Then they'll eventually want to ascend up the ladder. Another example: a dentist, right? Dentists, you usually go into the dentist and you usually go in there just for a little free checkup or something, right? So while you're in there, the dentist tells you your teeth are yellow. Your natural reaction is going to be, wow, my teeth are yellow. I don't want my teeth to be yellow. What the dentist is going to do from there is offer you a solution for teeth whitening. Now, now that's just one way up there, up the ladder right there. But the way they do it is genius and ingenious, and it works in minutes. It takes minutes. All they do is give value. Second thing that was going on, the dentist told the client, I see that it looks as though that you wore braces before. Client asks, how do you know that? The dentist teaches them and tells them because your teeth are shifting back to the right. And essentially, when you have braces for a certain amount of years, or after a certain amount of years, your teeth start shifting again. It's possible. So once the dentist tells and teaches that person that, now they're essentially moving up the ladder again. Because why? The dentist teaches them and offers the solution. That is the key to business, period, is to teach and offer the solution. They ascended up the ladder. Now, the dentist offered to make a retainer for that specific goal or whatever, right? So that's just two things. He moved up the ladder. He's moving up the ladder. He went from here, the checkup, went up here for the teeth yellowing, up here for the retainers. Goal is to get way up here to the top of the top of it. But here's the thing, though. Here's the catch. No businesses should stop. This should never be a stop, an end at the top of that ascension ladder, the value ladder. This never should be an end of that. Never. Because you're going to always naturally offer more products and services to your customer, your client, whatever, period. Whatever the case may be, period. Eventually, the guy walks out. While he walks out, where does he go past? The front desk and talks to the office lady. Now, the lady signs him up for a 6 month checkup. So next 6 months he comes back and checks up again. And how does he pay for the teeth yellowing and the retainer? The continuity plan. I just told you that. If you remember that, then you'll remember business is simple. It's easy. It's very simple. It's people bring it. Oh my goodness, dentists do it so genius, and it's just crazy how it works. You gotta understand this stuff. You gotta understand this stuff. Now, working with me, this is exactly what we work on. We work on value ladders and bringing businesses from the ground up and just building and building and building. It's simple, guys. It's very simple. I understand it now, and I want you to understand it too. So if you want to know more about it, definitely contact me. Comment on this video. So if you learn anything new, anything of value got this video, comment on this video. Talk to me soon, all right? It's your boy Lee. Peace.